All right, it's time for the GCGL Championship Game. It's going to be the Montrose Militia taking on the Swartz Creek Scorpions. And I'm not sure how to replicate a team not having home field advantage except for just ignoring anything that says home or visiting team on the charts. Seeing as Swartz Creek already gets the ball first. I gave it to them because they had the best offense and the best defense of the two teams, scored the most points. And they do have a power factor of 6 and 4. I thought about subtracting, but that's not fair to Swartz Creek if I don't take one away from Montrose. So that's all I'm going to do is subtract the anytime a home or visiting result comes up on the boards, like for example on number 7 on run against run, I will automatically for both teams go by the visiting team result. So this should be a good one, unless we get a lot of re-rolls, and Swartz Creek's got the definite advantage. They will get the ball first. And here we go, ready for the first annual GCGL Championship Game. And Swartz Creek takes the ball first. And we get a 2 versus 5. Run versus X. And the roll is a 10. Run line, or run level of the offensive line. Swartz Creek's a 5. Greater than the D line. They're a 3. It is. Gain of 4 by Jeremy Newton. Huge opening. And Swartz Creek's off and running. Big run from Jeremy Newton. Brings up second down. And there's a 1, so that's going to be a re-roll for Swartz Creek. Not that they need it, but they'll take it. 6 versus 1, X versus run. They've already got a 10. 11 or 12 would be the only ones that would... Oh, there we go, 11. So they'll take the 11. X versus run, 11. X level of the quarterback, Austin Todd's on 2, greater than the star linebacker. Kurt Fisher's a 3, so no, but he's still going to have time to find Shaw for a 3-point gain. Nice play by Todd. Todd's playing some of his best grid ball late in this season. And it's third down. See if Swartz Creek can punch it in. They get another re-roll. 2 versus 5. Run versus X. It's an 8 right now. Whoop, that was an 8. Try for something higher. They don't get it, so they'll take the 8. Run versus X, 8. Run level of the star linebacker. Kurt Fisher's a 2. Greater than the diamond offensive lineman. Otto Cook is a 2 as well, so it's not greater. It's going to be a gain of 4. Great block. By Otto Cook. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's actually going to be a 3-zone touchdown. Jeremy Newton into the end zone. And Swartz Creek, quick touchdown, puts them on top. Swartz Creek fired up here as they have been a machine this year. Montrose, who's had a dang good season of their own, try to answer here. Uh-oh. That's not going to count. I'm just throwing it back in here. All right. Touchdown, Swartz Creek. And now Montrose goes on offense. And Swartz Creek's going to get a roll. This is not starting out the way Montrose hoped it would. 3 versus 4, pass versus pass. And right now the roll's a 9. Swartz Creek's hoping for something less. They get a 7. They'll take the 7. So pass versus pass 7. Quarterback pass level 1, 2, or 3. It is complete for a 1-point gain to Kyler White. Brings up second down. Oh, we got an event chart. 7. Power factor. Defense greater than the offense. They are. It's going to be a minor penalty on the offense. That'll take him back into the 0 zone. Repeat second down. Oh, 2 versus 3, run versus pass. And the roll is a 3. Run versus pass 3. Run level. The diamond defensive lineman. He's a 2. Rush Osborne. Greater than the quarterback. Caleb Green's a 1. So he is disruption in the backfield. Roll 1d6, 1 to 2. Is going to be a 1-point loss and a safety. 3 to 6 is no gain. No, it's no gain. Kyler White stacked up. And it's a stop by Rush Osborne. So like that, Montrose blanked in their first drive, and Swartz Creek trying to add to theirs. First down, and we got an event chart too. Flag on the defense, illegal contact. Repeat first down. Three versus 2. Pass versus run. And the roll is an 11. Pass versus run, 11. Complete. 5-point gain. Poor coverage gives the quarterback options downfield. He's looking. He throws. Caught by Newton out of the backfield, and he'll pick up 5 zones all the way out to the 6th zone. Second down. Swartz Creek back in business. 6 versus 6. That's X versus X, and it's a 2. Unit X level of the D line greater than the O line. It is. It's going to be a sack. A 1-point loss. And it's going to be the defensive lineman with the best X level. That's going to be Manly Morris. Manly Morris with the sack. And the stop. But Swartz Creek picks up 5 points. And they now lead it 19-0. Montrose back on offense. Whoop. X versus X2 again. X versus X2. Again, it's the unit X level D line against O line. And again, it is greater. It's going to be a sack by Jack James. And that's going to be a safety. Jack James with the stop. Figure out, I forgot to write these stops down. Okay. So the safety puts Swartz Creek back on offense, and they start in the second zone. Montrose's offense is reeling right now. And Swartz Creek trying to put the pressure on them here on this drive. 5 versus 3. X versus pass. 9. X versus pass 9. X level of the star offensive lineman. He's a 0. Greater than the star defensively. He's not going to be. Rushing gain of 1 by Jeremy Newton. It's going to take him out to the third zone. Second down. And Swartz Creek's going to get a re-roll here. 4 versus 1. Pass versus run. And right now it's a 7. Well, they're going to keep the 7. Pass versus run, 7. Quarterback pass level 1, 2, or 3. He is a 2. Complete for a 3-point gain. That's going to go to Pierce. Bring up third down. 1 versus 4. Run versus pass. And the roll is a 2. Run versus pass 2. Run level of the star linebacker. Kurt Fisher's a 2. Greater than the star runner. Newton's a 2 as well, so no. 1d6, 1 to 3 is no gain. It's a 6. He's going to pick up a zone. And that's going to give them 7 points added to their total. 26-0. Swartz Creek in control here so far. We're about midway through the game. And Montrose offense really has to get something going here on this drive, or they're going to get left in the dust. So on the exchange, 7 points, and Montrose takes over on offense. And look at that, right out of the gate, Swartz Creek's going to get a re-roll, 3-6, pass versus X, and right now it's an 8. They want something lower. They get it, a 3. So pass versus X, 3. Unit pass level of the D-line. Oh, their pass rush is fierce. Brought down by Lloyd Griffin for a 1-point loss. And another safety. Lloyd Griffin gets in the backfield, pulls down Caleb Green for the loss. Second sack of the game for the Swartz Creek Scorpions. And another goose egg for Montrose. That Swartz Creek defense is playing well here today. Swartz Creek will start in the second zone. Back on offense. They really want to put some distance between them and Montrose here. They get a re-roll, 2 versus 6, run versus X. Right as it is now, it's a 3. I want higher. No, they don't get it. It's going to be a 3. Run versus X, 3. Run level of the star defensive back. Pax Reed is a 3. Greater than the dot offensive lineman. He is. Loss of 1. Great effort on the edge blitz. Jeremy Newton's brought down in the backfield. They needed that. A loss of 1. Pax Reed gets the stop. And that's going to give the ball back to Montrose. And they're going to get 1 point, though, out of it because of the safety. 27-0. Here comes the Montrose Militia. The Militia. Five versus 6, X versus X, and the roll is a 10. X versus X, 10. X level of the star runner. Kyler White's a 3. Greater than the diamond defensive lineman. He's a 1. It's a rushing gain of 4 zones by Kyler White. Brings up second down. 2 versus 6, run versus X. It's a 2, but Swartz Creek gets another roll. So the only thing they'll take other than that 2 is a 1. It's a 10. They will take the 2. Run versus X, 2. Run level of the star defensive lineman. He's a 1. Greater than the star offensive lineman. He's a 1. No, he's not greater. So roll 1d6. 1 to 3 is no gain. 1 to 3 is no gain. Oh, it's going to be a gain of 1 on second effort by Kyler White. So Kyler White bowls ahead for a zone. Makes it third down. They could really use a touchdown here. But I guess any points are good points, but they need a touchdown. That's not going to do it. 4 versus 4. Pass versus pass. The roll is a 2. Pass level of the star defensive lineman. It's a 2. Jack James. Greater than the star offensive lineman. He is. Sack and a fumble. No loss, but quarterback is stunned. Jack James with the sack. Oh, no gain. No loss. I'm sorry. But there's a fumble. Let's see who recovers. 4. Defense recovers, but there's no return. And that's Jack James' second sack of the game. So they'll end up with 5 points. And Swartz Creek will take over. So Jack James got past Cody Cook and right to the... I forgot the quarterback is stunned, so... Caleb Green, a little shook up. Here comes Swartz Creek. 6 versus 1, X versus run, 11. Swartz Creek's getting the rolls here. X versus run, 11. X level the quarterback, 2. Greater than the star the linebacker. No, Kurt Fisher's a 3. It's going to be a 3-point gain to Shaw. He finds Neal Shaw. For 3. Brings up second down. Ooh, this isn't good. 4 versus 6, pass versus X, and the roll is a 1. Let's see if Montrose's defense can make a play here. Pass versus X, 1. Star linebacker, pass level. Kurt Fisher's a 0. That's one thing he doesn't do. He's not good in coverage. It's going to be a sack, though. No loss. So, nice play by Kurt Fisher. And Montrose gets the ball back, but 3 points for Swartz Creek. 30-5 now in favor of the Scorpions. Montrose takes over. Getting close to crunch time. And Montrose needs some quick strikes here. 2 versus 6. Run versus X. 8 is the roll. Run level of the star linebacker. Gary Smith is 0. Greater than the diamond offensive lineman. He's a 1. So no, he's not. Gain of 4. Tremendous block by Lamar Walker. And Kyler White picks up 4 zones. Second down. Two versus 6. Run versus X. Again. This time it's a 7. Run level of the dot runner. It's Caleb Green, and he's stunned. So he's going to be a 0. So he's not going to be greater than the defensive lineman. Gain of 1. Gain of 1 by Green. Brings up 3rd down. Take that off of there. Whoop. 1 versus 6. Run versus X again. This time it's a 3. Run level of the star defensive back, Christian Chandler, is a 0. He's not going to be greater. So it's going to be roll 1d6. 1 to 3 is no gain. It's no gain. Christian Chandler comes up and plays the run to perfection. Gets the stop as we head to crunch time and Swartz Creek takes over. So 5 points. So between the playoff games and this game, every game has been a blowout. Okay, they're going to go into ball control offense. Two versus 6. Run versus X. Again, jeez. It's a 10, but Swartz Creek gets to roll again. 8, they'll keep the 10. Run level of the O-line. 5, greater than the D-line. It is. Gain of 4. Huge opening for Newton. He picks up 4. And that's going to take out 2 time slots. And here we go. This could be the last play. Another roll, 5 versus 5, X versus X. And the roll's a 10. 7, they'll keep the 10. X versus X, 10. X level of the star runner. Jeremy Newton's a 0, so he's not going to be greater. 1 to 4 is no gain. Or no, I'm sorry. 1 to 4 is a gain of 1. It's a gain of 1, and that'll end it. Clock runs out, and we have our first champion. Swartz Creek Scorpions are the GCGL champions with a 19, 26, 27, 30, 35 to 10 victory over the Montrose Militia. Great performance from Jeremy Newton. He's going to take home MVP. With 142 yards rushing and a touchdown. Austin Todd, or Wesley Pierce didn't have to do much today. 39 yards receiving. Yal Shaw had 66 yards. And Jeremy Newton out of the backfield also caught 61 yards. $166 yards passing for Austin Todd. Caleb Green was under pressure most of the day. Sacked a couple, 2-3 times. And he only completed one ball on the day for 16 yards. That's how impressive the pass rush and coverage was for the Swartz Creek Scorpions today. Rushing the ball, Kyler White had 95 yards. Caleb Green rushed for 15 yards. 110 yards total running. 126 total yards for Montrose. Dominating performance by the Swartz Creek defense. But it's going to be Jeremy Newton taking home MVP as they win the GCGL Championship in impressive fashion. So what I'd like to do is get the final stats together and have a after-season review. And then eventually I like to put the draft together and put the draft online. But I probably won't do that for a while. But that should be interesting. So thanks for watching. Thanks for following this first inaugural GCGL season. It's fun. This game is a lot of fun if you like to create your own little world. I'm usually not into the fictitious seasons and things like that. But this game really, like I said, it's almost like arena football, but it's 7-on-7. It's just different. It has a different feel to it. And I like the fact that you can continue the seasons, drafts, and teams improve or get weaker depending on the moves they make. So it should be fun. See how the off season goes, and there'll definitely be a second season coming up in the future. So thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next project.